Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go, girls. Come on. Welcome back to the Books and Bex show, where we talk whatever the fuck we want about wrestling. With a bit of madness, all the madness, always our opinions, me flubbing the things that I say.
And a little bit of spice.
Just a little bit of spice. I'm the Bex half, apparently. That's not, easy to tell for certain people who have really bad reading comprehension. But I'm Bex, okay?
Yes,
I'm the Kiwi.
She's the Kiwi.
I'm the Kiwi. Okay, we got that. Little in joke there for you. And this is
Books.
the amazing books. Now that's books. Okay,
yes, and I'm in America. I'm not telling you where because some of you are yeah.
Woohoo. Wackadoodle.
But I am not a Kiwi.
No.
And I have brunette hair.
Yeah. Whereas I have well, at the moment I have someone else's hair, but
she's a lot of blonde.
I'm a lot of blonde, and I have just scalped someone, so just hang on there for a second.
So you also might just want to be careful because she did just scalp someone.
I did, so just be
I'm
careful.
Just saying, when you get a little feisty and you start thinking I'm her,
yeah, you may want to reconsider that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and, hey, you never know. I have never had the opportunity to scalp someone, but
some people are definitely cruising
on my list.
Scalping. They're cruising for a scalping.
You know what?
Are you making the list? She's making a list of who's ready to be scalped.
And I am like Santa. I will check it twice.
Oh, yes. Oh. Even 3 times, because we're a bit obsessed.
What can I say? Here, and this is what I would scalp you with. This fork.
Yeah. So no, it's going to be a bit grindy.
It won't be pleasant.
Books, do you want to tell the lovely people out there what we are going to be doing today?
Yeah, so we were actually having a wonderful conversation last week about a theory as to why AEW doesn't like to call the men's world championship or other men's titles men. And, they do it for the women, but not the men's. And, instead of sitting here and whining about it, we had a brilliant idea. By not calling it the men's world title, it leaves it open. Because now it's just a generic world title where anyone could compete for it. And how do we know that? Because throughout wrestling history, this shit has happened. Where you had women
times
winning for the Intercontinental Championship, the Cruiserweight, Hardcore. I mean, if you don't want to call it the men's world title, you're going to let me think I can go for it. And what we're going to do tonight is, at one point, we will fantasy book what women we want to see win the AEW world title. And then the AEW Intercontinental title and the national title.
Definitely that one, because I think that one should totally be intergender. But anyway.
Yes, and the trios.
Oh, those definitely need to be intergender. Why they weren't intergender already, I have no idea.
Yeah, but tonight, we're going to go throughout history and discuss, as cringy as some of these matches may be, they are still historical. And they are huge moments for women in wrestling. We are going to discuss the times women have won. How's the correct way to say it? I don't want to say men's titles, but historically, men's titles.
Titles that up until this point only had been held by
Yes,
men.
men.
Yes.
And mind
Yeah.
you, a lot of these are no longer even real titles.
No, a lot of these are gone. A lot
They're
of these
long
are gone.
gone. But
But,
women
but,
are
but,
in their lineage, and that's
exactly.
what matters.
Mm-hmm. And don't worry, we're not just going to focus on the top ones that everyone could probably like
Yeah,
list off the top of their heads. If you haven't delved into the indies is actually a lot more about equality than the
yeah,
main shows.
yeah.
I can't wait to
And
get into that part.
oh, me too, because that was probably one of my favorite matches I've ever watched. But
Yeah,
I can
me
tell you
too.
what was not one of my favorite matches.
Yes, we can.
That was Medusa versus Evan Courageous.
Courageous.
Courageous for the was it
Yeah.
the cruiserweight? Was
Yes.
yes, the cruiserweight in 1999, which I'm assuming this was after the next one we are going to be talking about, because I'm pretty sure China was the first woman to
Mm,
ever
mm.
hold a men's title.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Medusa was
I'm
after.
pretty sure they did this with Medusa after that had happened. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
But
Google
this
told
was,
me
but the
China was
cruiserweight
first, but
match. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The cruiserweight match, cruiserweight, the cruiser. That is a different kind of bout. No. The cruiserweight belt match that we're about to talk about was also though after she had actually been put into the tournament for the world title. So maybe that was what they'd
okay.
done first after China had won hers. And then, like a little later, they then had this match where she actually won the cruiserweight title off the same guy. She had the match
Yeah,
in
that
the
that
tournament with the
first
same
one,
guy who became like her beau or something. And then in this cruiserweight one, they were like not together anymore.
yeah, that first one was so incredibly bad. Like
Don't watch
she
that.
made this whole big deal about I want to be seen as a wrestler first, not a woman. And then the
Mm.
entire time she's like motorboating Evan.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God, this is like as a woman so cringy to watch, because how do you make this like promo where you're like, I want to be taken seriously. I want to be seen as a wrestler first, and
Mm.
then do that. And I was like,
There's like
oh,
no wrestling going
yeah.
on
So
in that
going
match.
into this match, I was just like, what's going to
You're
happen?
already like worried.
And I was already on, but she was the first and only woman to hold the cruiserweight championship.
Yeah.
So,
She was. She was. And this match was better
yeah, there
than
was
that
actually
tournament match
some
they had.
wrestling.
Yeah,
Like, he wasn't
there
just shoving
was.
her boobs and, um,
Yeah. And I
you
think it's
know,
because like they, storyline wise, they were then like they were not like
they weren't
together
together.
anymore.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
broken up because he was with that other girl who came out looking like a secretary.
Yeah. And it wasn't Stacy Keebler.
I don't know who it was. I didn't write.
I
I
can't
didn't
remember
write
what
that.
her name is. I'm pretty sure she was a Nitro girl
She was.
because in
That's what they said. She
WC,
was a Nitro girl.
excellent, because a lot of the Nitro girls were used as like, if there was a woman in need, if there was like a girlfriend needed, it was usually like taken from the Nitro girls in WCW. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
because even there was one part that I was like, oh, that was a bit scary. Where I thought she was almost going to drop Yuan, what's his name again?
Evan.
Courageous.
I'm just calling him
Almost
Evan.
drop him on the head with like the fucking with the power. But that ended up. I think that was more of a wardrobe choice from the fella than anything. So it looked like his pants were pretty slippery. But it was okay
Yeah, I mean, it was
in ring
ridiculous,
wise.
and like not in a good way, but I
Mm.
think that had more to do with the commentary. And oh my God, I don't think I ever realized how bad Tony Schiavone was with some of these matches, because I must tune him out now. But I
Yeah,
was just like, oh God,
yeah. It's not good. It's not good to
it's
listen
not.
to.
Like
I
I wish
also,
I muted them because I think I probably would have
yeah,
enjoyed some of these matches more if I hit mute.
yeah. But I feel like but I feel like we have to listen to the
Yeah.
commentary when we're
It,
doing these things. Cause like, believe you me, like I was just saying, like when Books said to me, she's like, oh my God, I want to mute this. I'm with you, honey. I can understand. I can understand. But you can't rewrite
yeah, no, you
you
can't
can't rewrite history, that's for fucking sure.
no.
um
No, and it kind
but
of
you
does
can't.
show how far we've come. And
Exactly,
I'll make
yeah.
this point again later, but when we were watching we watched an indie one as well, and just the difference alone from that match to this is
Mm,
wild how far women in this
mm.
space have come. And it's
So
not by
far.
any means perfect, and I think we still have to keep fighting for, to be seen equal in this space,
Mm.
but oh my God. I
it's
really did not realize how bad it was.
it's so bad. And I don't care about oh, it was the thing of the time, was the time. It's like, yeah, and it was wrong.
That
It was
had to
wrong.
be uncomfortable then to hear.
It was
Because like,
uncomfortable because all of like, especially when we rewatched the China match, and I also went through and watched the segments where the other women from the Wobbly Wobbly and WCW got their belts as well. Um, and I watched all this as it came out, and like all of like this memory and this feeling started coming back. It's like, oh, yeah, that's right. I remember the excitement of seeing women on the wrestling, and then I would just have my balloon just deflated to like,
it,
oh, can we just move on now because I can't handle this anymore. This is like getting punched in the face as a female fan. Oh, it
yeah,
really did feel like being punched in the face. And so
yeah,
like when you hear it now, like I remember having, being like kind of like I am kind of annoyed that like Tony keeps saying female. And I
yeah.
know I just said it then, but it's the context. Um,
Yeah,
it's
it does not.
because
It's now giving me an icky feeling as
yeah,
opposed to just like, oh, he's just, a man of that generation. It's now icky.
it's
After
icky.
hearing some of these comments,
Mm,
it's icky.
it's icky. It's icky.
It's
It's
icky.
icky. But with the Medusa one, like all the commentary was just all about like her, like either their relationship going
Yes.
bust.
It was nothing about her accomplishments as a wrestler.
Nah,
Like
nothing,
it,
nothing at all. Like nothing about the prestige, even of the cruiserweight championship, which also pisses me off because then that doesn't build up the title that she just wins, you
mhm.
know?
No, and
And
people kind of like looked down because it kind of felt like a joke. And I
yes,
like, and you have this historic moment, and to make it like a joke is just
yeah,
like at the time when little girls were watching this stuff. Like it wasn't like girls weren't watching.
mm-mm. We
Like
were watching.
I don't understand how there's such a like how like the women our age and our peers in wrestling even wanted to become wrestlers.
I know, right? I
Because
know.
I would have taken one look at that and been like, no thanks.
Yeah. No, I
No
mean,
thanks. Because people forget a lot of them were wrestling in like 18 when the Divas Revolution happened.
yeah,
Like they were
exactly.
already like Mercedes, Bailey, they were all already in, might have been NXT, but they were all already there.
Yeah,
Like,
and plus they'd already been, yeah, doing stuff to like get
yeah.
there, training to get there and everything. I do think it is interesting when you do hear who inspired them. It's pretty much like all men wrestlers.
Yeah.
And you can't fault them for that, for what we were just
No, for
talking
what
about.
we
The
what we
comment
saw.
the commentary did not boost these matches at all,
No.
like not in any way whatsoever.
No.
um and it was really, yeah, it really diminished the whole thing. And I think even like the cruiserweight title, like going back to Medusa's, um it diminished that title as well. And I have that exact same annoyance with China. winning her belt, right? Because there was already the fuckery going on, like in all the build, like that whole like fuckery of like, well, she'd had the belt, but then it was like, no. And even at the end of the match, there was a whole bunch of fuckery, you know, like her being hit with the title belt and then being pinned, and it's like Jeff Jarrett wins, and then it's the whole like, no, you can't win that way. That's not a household, blah blah blah. And it's like, oh,
but the
for
guitar
fuck's sake. Yeah, but the guitar, I know. This is what I was saying. I was like, well, I have an acoustic guitar at home, but does like everyone? I don't think so. Yeah, exactly, right. But not everyone has one of those. Yeah. So that made no sense to me either, because they made such a big deal about like the belt.
Yeah.
But this was it was so fucking annoying because there were so many great moments in that match.
I
like
really actually
China taking the bump through
Jeff Jarrett, because in the match itself, in the ring, the in-ring work, they treated her like an equal.
Exactly.
But the commentary and everything else did not.
It did not. Like, if you just watch that match, and yeah, there are shenanigans as well, which I also kind of don't like, because, like, once again, the prestige, once again, making it a joke, another joke. And like with Medusa, she didn't win her cruiserweight title clean either, because that Nitro girl came in and like distracted him and yada yada yada. Same thing fucking happened in the China match as well.
Because I wrote that down. A lot of low blows to women winning. 2 out of the 3 matches.
Yes.
4 matches technically. Yeah. Have low blows.
Yeah, exactly. And I understand.
Which, again, I was gonna say kind of therapeutic, but also a little, you know. Can they win on their own merit?
Yeah, it's demeaning because like China doesn't need low blow, but I know that low blowing was a thing. But she was a heel. She was a heel, and she was a bodyguard to someone else when she was doing that, so that made sense. But
I did get a little kick out of her using the tongues, though.
That was awesome.
Blow him.
That was awesome. That was brilliant. That was using.
Okay, so 3 out of the 4 matches had low blows. But that tongue moment was. And if you don't know what we're talking about China versus Jeff Jarrett for the Good Housekeeping match for the Intercontinental title. The first and only housekeeping match, Good Housekeeping match to ever happen.
Ever. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
And Jarrett, he brought it on himself. He brought the tongs to the party. And he got them. I don't know what he was going to do with them.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what he was
I don't want to know either. I will say, seeing Jeff, like, we all know that we all had our issues with Jeff and his MJF segment. So a lot of this felt icky, because it kind of felt like, I get in this moment, he's playing a character who is being a misogynist, who's about to lose to a woman, and that's the payout. But seeing this repeat itself with MJF, again, gives you an icky feeling. And you're like,
it does.
Why?
Yeah.
Why did we have to?
Why do you have to go there?
Like, did you just want to relive that moment? Like,
didn't you learn? Did you not learn that was gross?
Yeah, didn't you learn?
Yeah.
I will say he made sure
his whole like
badass, like.
But it's not though, right? It's not anymore. Like being a dipshit to women and being misogynist is not.
That's not healing.
No, it's not. But the whole lead up to like this whole, actual like match that we're talking about now, he was laying it on.
Oh, so bad.
The annoying thing was, and I know Books agrees with me about this because we definitely spoke at length about this before we got on, was that it carried through to the commentary.
Yes. Oh.
And that almost legitimized
what he was saying.
The misogyny that was coming from Jeff Jarrett.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of a sudden the commentary is like, oh, she does know how to use a broom.
Jeff should put her
And
in her place. What the fuck do you
yeah,
mean, Jeff? Like that's
exactly.
not misogynistic. That's low key like abusive.
Yeah. Yeah, what is that? I'm sorry, what is that? I remember I was so pissed off that I think I like sent I think I like quote I can't remember what it is now, but I think I like quoted it in our Discord like at you two, and I was like, this was just said. This was just said
Yeah.
by King and JR. And everyone, like, because King was so loud with it, so
Oh my
fucking
god,
loud.
I couldn't tell who was who at that point, but I was just like,
No,
I wanted to because their voices started meddling because it was
they
just
did.
who could out sexist the other one.
It was. People forget that, like, JR was like right there. Like, it was right there. Like, the stuff that he was saying, it's not like puppies, puppies, but it's still derogatory
Yeah.
and very,
Oh, she
very,
knows how to
like,
take out the
heavily
trash.
laden in, like, her place.
She
Sorry.
must be good around the house because she can use a broom. What the
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, she does know how to take out the
Yeah,
trash.
it's a really good thing that this gimmick has never been repeated. An interesting gimmick for the time, but
Thank
you would not
God.
be able to do this today. And
No, because it was
I will
definitely. Say, sorry.
I will just say I'm gonna give Jarrett credit because he did make China look like a badass. I was like, I watched that match and I was like, if I didn't have the commentary, I probably would have absolutely loved this match because Jarrett got what was coming
Yes.
to him, and
Yes.
China looked like a fucking megastar.
Oh,
And
fuck yes. Fuck yes. When she
that is
kicked
not
out of
just
that, like she took the bump through the table, like when she missed him with
yes,
the
and
elbow
she,
drop, and then she just kicks out before three, like
oh
that.
my god, I was just like,
Woo!
I get why people say that like China is an inspiration because watching
Yes.
that match was like,
Yes.
holy fuck. Again, I wish
Yes.
I didn't have the commentary.
No. Watch this match if you want to, but
See,
please don't. Yeah, don't, not with the commentary. It really does make you
they
mad.
worked so well together in that match.
They
They both
really
deserve
did.
like
I would have
all the
actually really
flowers.
loved them to have
She,
more of a feud.
yeah, she deserves so much more than she has ever been given because I don't think anyone could have done that and been okay with like what was being
No.
said on commentary. She
Yeah.
looks like a fucking uh, like a goddess, like
Yeah.
like oh my
Yeah.
god. I didn't really love the thong
Absolutely.
gear.
No.
Uh,
Okay.
felt a little icky.
Let's just say I love you, China. My doing me the personal favor, queen and all, but from the waist down, wasn't a big fan of your choices. Just because I'm not a
That was a little
mm, yeah, okay,
yeah.
honey. The old yeah, the old mesh with the thong.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Yeah. That
but
she must have been really hurting after that because that was not
oh
very protective of her butt.
hell no. Hell no. And
I
she,
think
she had a bit of a butt, but not enough to
yeah,
be bouncing
not
on.
not enough for that. Yeah. This probably I really loved this match minus the commentary. And I didn't realize
Yeah.
she held it again.
Yeah. Yeah, this was her first ring.
She at SummerSlam had a mixed tag match with Eddie Guerrera, and she pinned Trish Stratus
Yeah, she
to win
did.
this again. And I'm like,
Yeah, they
how is this woman
did.
not in the Hall of Fame? I know why she's not in the Hall of Fame because
Yeah.
little Miss Nepo Baby probably can't handle it because her ego. Because
Mm,
China is more of a badass and woman than she will ever be.
mm. Don't get me started
Sorry.
on that woman.
After watching this match, I'm so more Team China than I ever was, and this
Fuck yeah.
might be my first full China match that I've ever watched.
Oh, nice. So I'm so glad you mentioned her and the whole Mamacita thing because that pairing gives me life. I love their work together.
I
Fucking
can't
love
wait to
China
look
and
more
Eddie's
into
work
this
together. Ah,
because I love Eddie,
yes.
so
Yes.
I know I'm just gonna love this together.
It
So
is
I
so
cannot
good.
wait. Like to
Not
dig into that.
only not only does he like praise our muscle queen for all of like her muscle, but also for her beauty. And it's just like, oh my God, this gives me life. And the best like t-shirt in existence came out of it, which I could never ever find because, and you'll know why, because it says the China on it. How fucking cool is that? No, I love that. I love that. Like Eddie comes out with vagina on his fucking thing. I'm like, I need this. I need to stage it. I love it. I fucking love it. Power to the vagina.
Well, that's how that went. And I understand like so much more why Rhea got a push now. I
Yeah.
just in how it was you see Rhea's inspiration.
Wow. We were getting too spicy.
We were getting too spicy. I guess it
you
doesn't
were in
want
the
to.
middle. Yeah, you were in the middle of saying something when we disappeared.
Yeah, I don't even. I was talking about Rhea and how I get why Rhea was pushed because
Inspiration
she
from China.
certainly is very reminiscent. She reminds me a lot of China.
Yeah. Yeah, she really, really does. And that is as a big compliment. A big,
Yes.
big compliment.
Yeah, big compliment.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Another one I actually liked, and I think it's because I like the wrestler.
Yeah.
Was Chavo Guerrera's open challenge.
Oh yes, that was a good one. That yes.
Jacqueline answered and eventually won. To a low blow, to a roll up. I was like, I like that, girl.
But it's on Chavo. So everyone is like, oh yeah, no, fair enough. Because Chavo back then, yeah.
I love her. Now, this is like, I think, my second or third match of hers that I've watched. And every time I watch her in ring, I'm just like, holy fuck, this woman is incredible.
Literally the best women's wrestler they had on the roster for the entire time she was there. 100%.
Yeah, without a doubt. That
yeah, and I'm not saying this to diss on Trish Stratus. I'm pretty sure if Trish Stratus was asked who's a better wrestler, her or Jacqueline, she would say Jacqueline as well, because it's without a doubt.
Did Jacqueline in China ever have a match? Because that's one I'm gonna need to watch.
They didn't put on how do I say this? They didn't put on matches that were really for like, oh, let's see how these girls go.
Oh, you know? so you have two of the like historic and like amazing women that both broke down some barriers, and you didn't capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Yep. That track. That you know what? That tracks.
That tracks. Yeah, that tracks. Tracks. And they did the same thing. Sorry, I'm just Googling just to double check.
Oh no, yeah, it doesn't seem like they.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, it's under like matches that should have happened from What Culture is China versus Jacqueline.
Yeah, it's an absolute sin that they never had a match together.
Oh, that pisses me. Been. Oh, whenever I think I can't get more mad at WWE, something like this comes across, and I'm just like,
yeah. And like, this is why I always get mad when like people get mad at you for like bringing these things up as well. And it's like, but no, these things should have happened. Yeah. And it's not like, and you can't be like, that was just of the time. It's like, we know we've gone back in time. Like when I went back in time with the whole like tag team, like women's tag team division, like women's wrestling was pulling. Yes. It was selling. Women hardcore women were way before then.
Women were doing well enough that they put them in the men's titles.
Yeah.
So
they were doing
I don't want to hear women don't sell. They sell. Right? They sold enough for you to put a men's title on them.
Exactly. Because going back to China versus Jeff Jarrett, right? Yes, it was a big gimmick match. And yes, the cat was there showing off her ass and all that kind of stuff, which did rile up the crowd. But I digress. The crowd, like if you just shushed up JR and King, the crowd were hot for this match and they were
So
hot
hot.
for China.
Oh my God.
So
But
hot
even
for China to win.
when Jacqueline came out, the
The
crowd was all
fucking place
excited.
went mental.
Commentary was all like, someone made a honey comment at one point, and I was like,
Yeah.
ill. But the crowd, like, that's been like the biggest thing is watching the crowd root for these women over the men was insane.
Yeah, like unanimously.
Yeah, but these are probably the same people that are telling me, well,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what men's matches should we get rid of? I don't know. Fucking put a woman in it, for God's sakes. I don't fucking know.
Like, shove a woman in there, yeah. She can go.
It's predetermined anyway. You have consent in these matches to hit each other. Like,
consent
I would
there.
totally get into, if I was Rosa, I would totally get into a match with a man because it'd probably be fucking therapeutic to chop a man.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be, yeah, I'd say it'd be a hell of a lot of fun because it is a lot of fun flinging around a giant weight.
Yeah. And you probably get a little bit more like of a, like if you're going to get actually flung around, a little bit more momentum with it.
Yeah.
Men are a story, like, you know, they are like, I mean, they are sometimes bigger.
Right.
So they probably could have a little bit more momentum.
Right. Like going back to like, so
Medusa this is not dirty.
It's not.
This is not dirty. This is legitimately just like, I think it would be fun to be like tossed.
Yeah.
In a ring.
No. Exactly. Like the whole just like power impact. I don't know. There's just something really like exciting about that and like a bit fun about that, about like flinging yourself and like another human around. But it just, if you just don't listen to the commentary, everyone is
so good
behind it. So behind it.
I also want to give a special shout out to Candice LeRae because she's the only female title holder to win the PWG World Tag Team titles, and she's even wrestled the Young Bucks. So
she has.
I have not watched this one yet because it just came on my radar, so I will be watching it because I like Candice LeRae. And I would love to see that match.
Exactly. But are you done with your shout out? Because I just have one more shout out before we go on.
Yes.
I would like to shout out to our intergender queen, Miss Ruby Soho, aka Heidi Lovelace.
Lower because she defeated Josh Alexander for the A1 Alpha Male Championship in 2016.
What is more of a men's championship than an Alpha 1 male?
Yeah, and beating Josh Alexander?
Beat the shit out of each other. That's what it's like, the fun, like watching those matches.
Yeah.
You see
that's another one. Those are two
I
really want to watch, especially after watching this last match.
Unfortunately, I have not been able to find a full thing of the Josh Alexander Heidi Lovelace.
Well, you know what? Sometimes clips help. But
there are good clips. Yeah, there are really good clips. Yeah.
Our friend Pippin brought a match to our attention, and that was
Pippin.
And let me tell you,
thank you for bringing this to our attention.
If you watch this match, and this was recent, this was, I believe, 3 years ago. It shows the massive difference between commentary and how women are presented in these situations from the late 90s, early 2000s to now. It is really night and day. It is see and hear the difference. And we are talking about Rachel Rose winning the Inspire Pro Championship against Teflon Dawn in a casket match.
She won it for the second time. That was his second time winning it too. Yeah. I think actually he took it off her. I think he hit her for it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she won it back. I mean, he came out with a chain. She eventually uses the chain. There's blood. There is blood. Shit out of each other. And not once did on commentary they make it about a man versus a woman. They made it about a wrestler versus a wrestler going for a championship. They treated them like true equals in the ring.
Yes.
And
yes.
when I say I want more intergender matches, I want to see more things like this. This is what I need.
We're talking about.
I want actual equality of people in the ring. And I'm saying this as a woman. Like, if you're a wrestler, you're no matter what, you're getting the shit beat out of you.
Of course, that's what pro wrestling is. It's beating the shit out of people.
So I mean, it's why I've had a lot of respect for Marina, because she's willing to give it and take it, which I love. And
I was just thinking of that moment.
This match, to me, this was a 6-star match. I fucking loved every second of this, and just the difference. And don't get me wrong, Jacqueline and Chyna were treated like badasses in the ring, but the commentary really dragged down a lot of these matches. So to go from that to seeing another woman be presented as a badass, but have a commentary team treat her
backing that up,
and like not making it like even the signs and the audience were sending on the tough job because calling him like a or something. I don't know. I was just dying. I was like, the man has tampon signs. Like there was no weird gender fuckery in this. I'm sorry. I could talk all day about this match because I am fucking obsessed. I loved this match, and this should be the gold standard for intergender matches right now. Because
please, exactly. It has got absolutely everything that we want for our women's division, and you can watch this on YouTube as well. It is on YouTube. Rachel Rose versus Teflon. What's his last name?
John.
Teflon John.
I'm probably gonna post it on my thread. So because we have seen some intergender matches recently, but to me, this is now the gold standard. This is no one there was worried about optics of what it would look like. To have this, they were just like, we're 2 wrestlers, we're gonna do this,
and we're fighting for the big prize.
Thank you. When I say I want to see a woman win the AEW technically men's world championship, this is what I want it to be like. Like, I want it to feel like this. Like, you have someone so incredibly talented. Like, you could have Toni Storm go up against Jon Moxley, and I'd actually believe that match.
Easy. There's actually quite a few women wrestlers that you wouldn't even need to build up, and I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could bring back fucking Beth Phoenix, and easy. Especially, she would take them on.
She has history.
Well, she does have history.
Has history. But we're not going to talk about that yet. But everyone needs to watch this match, because holy shit, it was probably one of the best matches I've ever watched. And
and from what I saw of the Heidi versus Josh Alexander match, it was the exact same vibe.
I can imagine that, because
same vibe. Josh Alex, because this is also like a thing between them as well too. They've also had like this big, massive, long rivalry, just like Rachel Rose and Teflon had. You know, all these long rivalries that would be everyone, the entire crowd is like invested. And like no worry about the fact that one's a giant guy and one is like a woman.
I'm assuming the Robbie Soho and Josh Alexander is going to give me Shotzi and oh my god,
Leo.
I was not going to say Leo. I was going to say Matt Cardona, because do you remember that whole bit where they were just like randomly beating each other up on like Instagram videos for promos? And I'm like, I wish he was still on the indie scene, because it would have been interesting. Like, I loved that so much. And it was, my favorite part about the indies is you are allowed to have more of this, like, intergender like real like because they're not so worried about TV ratings. I'm just like,
No.
who the fuck cares? These were some of the best matches I've ever seen, and I think
so
everyone
good.
should watch them.
They're so fucking good.
So
They
fucking
are so good. Pretty much every single intergender match I've seen on the indies is like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is what can happen. This can absolutely what can happen. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
We need AEW to just like, I don't know, just like take the pants off, sit in the fucking booking room and like your undies and just let it all hang out. And
yeah, just have some fun.
Just write it.
Have some
just
fun.
Write it. Just have some fun.
Book it, Tony. Book it.
Book it. We know you've got the stars to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? I'm sorry. Why are we not having a Marina versus Roderick Strong fucking rivalry?
Oh
right
my
now?
God! Especially because
why is that
so
not
funny.
happening?
So fucking funny.
It would be hilarious and brutal.
Or like
brutal
Marina and Orange Cassidy,
hilarious.
Or Marina and Kyle O'Reilly or something like
she
a
can
match
go through
for Roddick's custody of Roddick.
But it doesn't even like we know that they're like yada yada and yada.
Yeah, we know
yada,
they're all happy in love outside of wrestling. Like,
but
whatever.
We don't need that in the storyline.
No, because there in the storyline,
plenty of avenues.
Yeah, but in the storyline, they clearly hate each other. Like,
right?
Like, it's very funny to watch.
Clearly hate each other. Clearly are on opposite sides. Why the clash has not happened, I do not know.
I don't know.
And it's just one that's just blatantly right there, just writing itself.
Yeah.
And the people want it every time they're even slightly like. And also, I'm sorry, while I'm on the subject of Marina, why have we not? I mean, he's probably injured. That might be why he's not doing much. But still, just why are we not having more like Marina and Lance fucking Archer action going on? Although I do think she actually did legit injure him when she hung off his arm. But still,
you know what? Kind of brings me joy. Like a woman legitimately injured a male wrestler. Like
she glomped on that arm fucking like it was a rope. Jesus. Jesus. Holy crap. Lance is a tough cunt for like.
Yeah, well, it's just crazy because like it seems as I hate giving WWE credit, but WWE has done a really good job of putting women into these positions. Like, I mean, with between the Hardcore Championship and the 24/7, they've had plenty of women in these scenes. You have Molly Holly who won it.
Yeah.
She later lost it to Christian, I think, soon after. But she won the Hardcore. Trish Stratus.
Yeah. Trish Stratus was a weird one though. That was a weird one, but I'll let you continue.
Yeah, well, it seems like she's won it I think she would have won it a few times because there was the one on the pay-per-view. Yeah. And then they came back. Then there was like 6 people who won it.
That was a clusterfuck that match because that was meant to be Jazz, who was the women's champion, was facing Trish,
and I think it was and like fucking got involved. The
fucking
hardcore
Mr. Goddamn can't shut up. Fucking Richards over here comes out and fucking gets involved. And then it turns into a fucking hardcore match clusterfuck. Fucking, you've got Raven, you've got fucking Bubba. I'm sorry, Mr. Bubba thinks he has the high priority of what a woman should be doing in the ring. He almost destroys Trish through that fucking table.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt. I was like, there was no care at all whether that was a woman or a man. He just like tossed her.
Like, he did it real quick too. She hardly had any chance to get like her hands behind her fucking her head. That was a whole clusterfuck of a thing. Yeah. So yeah, I've seen that man needs to shut up on many reasons, but I always like to bring up his hypocrisies when it comes up in natural conversation.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
My personal favorite is because I really hate his channel because I find him very annoying. Is Terry Runnels pinning Stevie Richards?
That is funny.
For the hardcore.
That is funny.
Don't hate me. I don't know. there's just something about him that rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, I hate him. I hate everything about him.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone there. You had
no,
grandfather's
makes me mad.
Poe beat Crash Holly in 2020 for the hardcore.
That was actually a little bit more legitimate, I would say, than Terry Reynolds' reign. Because Terry Reynolds got pinned again pretty quickly by that same piece of shit. But I think, I actually have her name. It was Cynthia Lynch, who was the Godfather's lady who won that. Miss Bobcat. And didn't she hold it for a good hot minute or something?
It doesn't say. It just said she won it from pinning Crash Holly.
I can't remember what happened because the clip. Yeah, I just can't remember what happened because that was one of the first things I watched when we were doing this, and I was like, I have to see what's going on with this one. But yeah, I can't remember how she lost it again. I think it was some fuckery, but
the hardcore championship was very much like the 24/7, right?
At this time. Was okay. At this time they honestly the wobbly murdered the hardcore championship. They wanted to they did not want that. They did not, so they turned it into what we can now reference as the 24/7. They did the same thing.
They had Nikki Cross throw it in the trash because Nikki Cross was the final champion.
Oh, was she?
Final 24/7 champion, yeah.
And then she just wait, I vaguely remember this. Did they kind of parody the whole Medusa Women's Championship in the bin thing? I don't remember.
I just know she, because I don't think I watched that, because I don't remember Nikki Cross winning.
No, I wasn't watching by the time that she won. I think I just saw a little clip or something.
Yeah, I might look that one up.
It might have been like that. Yeah.
I was surprised how many women held the 24/7. You had Dana Brooke, Carmella, Maria Kanellis, Tamina, Candice Kelly. Wow, I didn't realize how many women held the 24/7.
Yeah, they did, but it was such a joke. It was such
a joke. It's such a joke, but I just thought it was interesting. I was just pleasantly surprised how many women.
Actually No.
Especially sorry, that's more recent. That's why I'm if this is why AEW needs to pay a little bit of attention to this kind of stuff, because it's WWE has been a little bit more progressive in some ways.
Well, and this I don't know if it's just how I think, but I don't see that as being progressive.
Probably not. I mean, it's just I look at they have they very well could make some of these belts intergendered
because it's all of these things are a joke.
Yeah.
And that's why I dismiss the.
I guess I forget a lot about the 24/7 because I wasn't really watching. So
no, but with all of these though, with the hardcore championship.
Oh yeah, that I got right away. I was so excited for something called the hardcore championship. I was like, I know, right? Oh my god, this is gonna be so awesome. And then I was like, oh
no, it's not.
I was a little sour.
Yeah, a bit sour.
But there's so much other good things to celebrate because the indie promotions do not fail us.
They do not. They do not. They have been giving us what we want with intergender wrestling for a long time.
You have.
And all the crowds just get wrapped up in it every single time. It's never done anything bad. The only one that I've ever seen that made me feel uncomfortable, and that's purely it's all on me because this was perfectly fine and organized with the wrestlers. So I am not going to say, I'm just saying the only one that made me feel a bit was Kana versus Minoru Suzuki. Oh damn. But that's because both of them are tough as fuck, strong style as fuck, and Kana was just fucking
strong style is something else.
Yeah, and Minoru respects Kana enough to be if she's told me to go, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
and go they did.
Woo! I'm gonna have to watch that. I want to try and find all of these because it's like the indie ones have not disappointed me so far. So
not in commentary, not in display, not in presentation.
Yeah. Nope. And and like, mind you, there's probably so many that we don't even know about because it's not like there's so many indie promotions out there, but like the fact that there are so many women in the indies that have held and beaten men is fucking amazing.
It's so good and it's so legitimate. And what I also love is that
somehow a lot in Texas. That to me is weird. I'm sorry. That just is weird to me. But
maybe Texas doesn't know what's going on. Maybe they just kept it under the radar.
They kept it under the radar. Don't listen to me, Texas.
Yeah. What's over there, Texas?
What's over there?
Hey, isn't that someone trying to get in illegally?
Yeah. What's happening over there? Maybe not that. Maybe not that. Look over there. There's a cow. Go try to tip it.
I was sending them on a wild goose chase after shadows, but cow tipping sounds
well because they be standing there forever trying to tip the cow.
But no, the indies have been absolutely amazing, and these belts have stayed prestigious.
Yeah, they've kept them at their same level. First, some people have looked at some of these other ones, like the cruiserweight, as a joke after these women have won.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, they have, and you can't tell us that they weren't because I was fucking there. I wasn't there, but I was there. Yeah. And we've just reviewed, so we know. But it brings us to the peak, I guess, of our point.
Well, no, we still have one other thing because there has been.
Yes, but
there has been. Obviously, we know WWE has the Royal Rumble, and while now there's a women's Royal Rumble, there always wasn't. And surprisingly, there has been six women who actually have entered the men's Royal Rumble. Obviously, Chyna being the first woman ever to enter. She's also the only one to do it twice. The first time she eliminated Mark Henry, and the last time she had eliminated Chris Jericho. You my queen, girl. You my queen.
I think she was feuding with both of them at the time. Not like at the time, but like she was feuding with Mark Henry because he was being all sexual chocolate on her. And I think Chyna and Chris Jericho were having a feud that involved the belt as well.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. There was Santina Marella in 2009, but that was I don't think that's a real one.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
That does not count.
I should have read this.
That's
I just copied from Google.
Yeah. No.
I take that back because that is bullshit on Google's part or whoever made this list for putting that in there.
Yeah.
Because
that's not.
Nope. That
was a joke. Yeah. No, that is not.
At least he was instantly eliminated.
Is that better? I don't know.
No, he was. It says he was instantly eliminated.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just wondering if that is actually better or not.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like a little bit of a comeuppance for treating women like a joke.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did it in the. Yeah. No, I get it now.
Yeah. In 2010, you had Beth Phoenix come in.
Yeah, we did.
Being a dominant little queen she is.
Oh, yeah.
And she eliminated the Great Khal.
Yes.
And she did trade some blows with corporate man Punk.
Yes. She did.
Yes. Karma in 2012.
Yep.
And then, as much as I don't like this person, Nia Jax was the last woman to enter the men's Royal Rumble. She attacked R-Truth to steal his spot.
Yeah, she did.
I remember this because I think this was my first Royal Rumble. Yeah. And she is the only person to ever compete in both the men and women's Rumble on the same night.
Yeah, on the same night. Yeah, that was quite a thing.
I forgot that. She was eliminated by Rey Mysterio, and I might have to go back and rewatch that because I'm trying to picture this in my head, and it's not working.
Yeah, Nia can't really get herself over the ropes for a bump jack, so I would like to see how that happens.
Yeah. But you know that it was super cool that they did include women in the Royal Rumble.
Oh hell yeah!
Minus that one person. Yeah. Minus the one joke.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I read that before I start talking.
Oh god.
This is what happens when you write notes and you just like sometimes copy list.
Yeah.
Because I knew Beth Phoenix and I knew Nia Jax and I knew Chyna, yeah. So I was just like, I was not paying attention to anything else. But
and Karma's Aja Khan, by the way, just in case.
Yes, it
of her wobbly.
I didn't read that part, but it said it. Yeah. I'm also ignoring the fact that it was Dolph Ziggler that tossed her out because that
didn't happen.
It irritates me.
That didn't happen at all. But
it would have been cool to see a woman win the men's Royal Rumble.
Yes, it would have been. It would have been. It really, really would have been.
Like that would have been perfect for Chyna. Yes, and that's another myth on their part.
Yeah, Chyna definitely really would have been a legitimate. Like I could see that being legitimate of her winning that, like for sure.
Chyna seems to be the only one they ever, I feel like, treated as a legitimate competitor in general, not male or female. Like they
did more to legitimize her than they did with anyone they did around her, and they did with anyone before her for a while and after her.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah, she seemed to be so popular that like they obviously don't respect her now because Nepo baby over there.
Yeah. But even commentary,
I was not talking about comment. From now on, I am not referring to the commentary because that is I have no words. Like the commentary may forever bother me on this because the disconnect between the match between Jeff Jarrett and Chyna and the commentary is going to boggle my mind because that was I'm gonna watch it again without commentary.
Definitely. Yeah.
I think the commentary is skewing my opinions on that match.
The reason why I stick to keep mentioning it though, I guess it's mainly because well, it was awful, but that was the verbal advertising to all of the viewers at home.
Yeah.
Everyone at home heard that all the time. And when I can only watch it at home, that's all I'm hearing constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time. You can't get away from it.
No, I don't understand how. Like, I understand how it took so long now for, like why the Divas Revolution is, like, as highly regarded as it is. Because it took a lot of work. Like you had someone like Chyna who was seen as a legitimate competitor who people, the men she was with in the ring treated her as an equal, but still you had commentary being sexist. Like how long it took to get there. That is outrageous.
Like how long commentary took to not mention tits.
Yeah.
Like just that one subject alone, I would like to see
and when that actually stopped. Women themselves to get a belt.
Yeah. Like a proper belt, a proper respected belt. Getting respected matches. Being allowed to do moves.
Yeah. And even now,
because you got to remember that was another thing.
Yeah. Even now, like if a woman has a strong style match, people are like all up in arms. I'm going to remind you guys that we're not weak little creatures. Like,
no,
women have a higher pain threshold than men.
Yeah, that's like science, and
it's like literally like proven. Like, there are women who give birth without drugs.
Yeah, And we're
I
not
don't think
saying
a
this
man
to
can
be
do that.
like, you know, high
Almighty.
almighty.
It's
It's like
just a
we're just
fact.
stating
Like,
facts.
women
Yeah.
actually have a higher pain threshold.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you need to know for sure, Google men experiencing menstrual cramps into YouTube, and that's all you need to know about pain threshold.
That's a whole nother thing, right? Because while we were watching all of these things, that's when the epiphany kind of came to me. It's like, oh my God, these women have to do these matches with period pain.
Oh my God.
Why has that never occurred to me before?
Can you imagine what that would feel like if you had cramps and still had to go out there? It's like, sorry, I can't wrestle tonight. My uterus is contracting so badly that I can't leave my bed.
There's also the thing of like, I'm sorry, my flow is at that certain point where I could do a bump and we could just have a bit of a pinata explosion, a blood clots over here. So, can we make this a hardcore match,
maybe? The match might be looking a little bit more hard, a little bit more crime scene-y than we wanted it to.
You know, a woman can only do so much. Sometimes the flow just overflows.
Sometimes the flow has a mind of its own.
Has a mind of its own. But yeah, it's just these simple things. It's like women can handle this stuff. And when you have people like getting all up in arms about like hardcore matches and stuff, it's like that's really insulting. It's really insulting.
So insulting.
Yeah, it's so insulting.
Like there was one guy, I remember when Marina got hit or something.
Yes.
And
that caused
he tried to be a white knight for her.
Yeah.
And as a woman, I stepped in. I was like, Marina doesn't need you.
No, she doesn't want you to do that either.
Do that. Like, she legitimately like has signed off on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
this was probably her idea. It's probably her fucking idea.
She wanted this to happen. Like,
yeah,
she's okay with it. You don't need to be a fake white knight for women in this situation. Wrestling, especially in this, is extremely consensual. Like,
yes, this is all consensual. This is not glorified domestic violence, because if you keep comparing it to glorified domestic violence, you diminish what actual domestic violence is. It's like, yes, that is important. Go champion that. Don't champion it in a space where it is not, because it's not. But go be a champion to, you know, the woman who lives down your street that's getting beaten by her husband every fucking night. Go take your white knight there to actual real issues, not this fake bullshit for like consensual adults giving us some entertainment of pro wrestling that we all know is violence.
Yes.
Glorified, you know, fancy, storyline violence by consenting adults.
We can handle it. And the women in these positions can handle it. Please stop being white knights, because the more you're white knighting this, the more these matches won't happen. And I'm going to tell you, if I don't get more intergender matches
because of you people, the scalping fork is coming for you.
The fork is coming out.
The fork is going to come out, and so are your eyeballs. Because you don't deserve to watch intergender wrestling. You don't deserve to watch any wrestling if you feel like that. It's just so silly. But it's like the whole point that kind of brought this up with the conversation we were having was our wonderful producer Shane was saying, if they keep the men's off the world title,
yes, it leaves it open.
It leaves it open, and it leaves it. And it wasn't until he'd actually said that I kind of went,
yeah,
I can see how that can track.
Me too. And I stopped I'm not as annoyed with it as I was, because I'm like, they might not intentionally see the loophole here.
Yeah, maybe it's not intentional in the way that we see it now, but it's there.
It's there, and it could happen. We could have Mercedes Moné as your AEW world champion. You could have Toni Storm as your world champion. You could
Definitely.
have Harley Cameron as your national champion. You could have the Sisters of Sin as your trios champion.
Yeah. Like these has to happen. These have to happen. You can have more intergender factions with a intergender trios title.
And that actually would bring so much new life to the trios division by making it intergender.
Exactly. You can have, I mean, I could even see Willow taking like the world championship, right? Like she has the power behind.
Oh my God. Imagine, hold on. Imagine Tekla as your world champion. And then it's not just everyone's a dumb bitch. Everyone's a dumb bitch. She calls everyone a dumb bitch. Nope. This is I need this now.
We need this. We need this. We absolutely need this. Nyla Rose could have a nice little loophole, you know, considering the certain laws over there. That's a nice little loophole.
That is a nice little loophole. Get her on TV.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, I'm happy with this. If this is how we get Nyla Rose on, and if she's our like world champion, then fuck I'm well behind that, you know.
Tony, you just need to hire us.
We've already established that Ruby Soho can fucking go with the men.
Yeah, I mean, though I think Ruby Soho is happily retired now.
Shush.
I mean, whatever. Whatever. That's what she wants.
I honestly want nothing for the real Ruby, the real Ruby behind the highs and everything. I'm so happy.
Beyond happy right now. So like
the happiest.
I'm like, I can't even fault this woman for not wanting to come back.
No. Like I will fantasy book her in intergender matches, but I ain't gonna hound the woman online. I ain't gonna be making no missing persons, you know. She's explaining what's going on there. We know what's going on there. Yeah. No posters need to be made. But yes, it does leave it open for an intergender, like, compadre. Like, come in, compadre. Why did I say that? I didn't even mean to say compadre. When have I ever used compadre in any sort of context whatsoever? I couldn't even tell you what it meant. But like, and you know, we've been championing for like an actual like women's division hardcore championship. Like not a men's hardcore championship. No. Unless you're going to make it intergender.
Yes.
Then it can be intergender. But, you know, and just, there's just so much. There's just so much more that AEW could be doing with their intergender division. And it's a global thing. It's very annoying when you see countries' politics get in the way of what could be an amazing pro wrestling show. You know. So yeah, the indies have it, people.
Yes, if you really want good intergender matches, fucking indies, man.
Yeah,
the fucking indies. Yeah.
The fucking indies.
I'm sorry, that Rachel Rose match was fucking like, oh my god. So good. I might always gush about this. I fucking loved it.
Please. Oh, this just reminded me. CZW. I went to go say CZW because you know Z, but like it's CZW. They are also a really good promotion for like, you know, women are like rah. I know she's a bit like kind of controversial, but Lufisto has done a fuck ton in like the men's world of wrestling.
There's also someone we skipped over, and that's Tessa Blanchard, who also won a men's championship, but I'm, you know, that's all we're gonna say on her.
That is all we're gonna say on her, and I wish that we could actually gush about that because I'm remember
sure that was a great match.
But I remember the emotions that were coming up in me before. So that's disappointing in many, many ways. But fucking ups to Sami Callihan. Fucking ups to that man. Well, he was another who just did not give no fucks. He treated her like an equal, and he just gave it. He gave it. Sami Callihan, good cunt. Good cunt.
Yeah. I think that's what's very important, like, as we talk about, like, what we want to see in the future with this stuff. It's treating them as equals in the ring and on the mic and on commentary, because it should be like that.
It
especially
should
in a sport like this where it is predetermined.
Yeah.
It is rehearsed in a sense. Not everyone rehearses, but yes, things are.
No.
There are people do rehearse. You very well
Yeah.
could do these matches and have hardcore and have strong style and whatnot, and
Yeah.
still make everyone coming out of there looking like badasses without
Oh,
diminishing anyone.
absolutely. No, not, and that's the thing. No one has to be diminished. No, there doesn't have to be anything derogatorily, said
Yeah,
about anyone. Like not the guy, the woman. Like they're just two wrestlers battling it out for this
yeah,
coveted prize. You know, stop
yeah.
treating
We're
us
not.
like we're idiots. The
We're
sickos are
not.
not idiots, and we're sick of it. We are sick of it. Well, we have to shush because I have
And
to go.
I need to go to bed because if I yawn anymore,
You
you
need to go
guys
to
are
sleep.
probably going to yell at me. And I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. So
we don't need any headaches. And I have a whole bunch of kitty cats that need to be fed. So we're going to go. But
yes,
this has been a wonderful, wonderful
wonderful.
subject. We
Yes.
loved reading about everything. We loved watching all the
Mhm.
matches. We've still got more matches to
Yes.
go.
And if
I'm
there's any
sure.
we missed or ones you want us to watch, let us know because like
Please.
this is truly something amazing.
Yeah. This is just a bit like I've read a few things. Like on the other show, I've gone through a few things, but I've never actually like sat down and been like, this is the actual goal of like watching like all these intergender matches for specifically for the championships. But now open it up. If it doesn't have to be for a championship, if you've got an intergender match that you really recommend, please leave it in the
Please let us
comments and
know.
send us messages. We would love to see them. Yeah, don't
Yes.
think you're spamming. Spam away.
Spam away.
Because spam away because links get lost anyway. So it'll be very, very helpful. Exactly. And on that note, we are going to intergenderly leave you, although not really. Well, I guess if we count Shane.
Yeah.
we are the trios champions that should
We're the true trios champions.
We're the true AEW trios champions, and no one's going to take that from us unless you challenge us to a fight, and then good luck trying to get us all in the same place. Good luck with that.
You got the female John Moxley over here.
Exactly. We've got forks. I've got other people's hair.
I got some other weapons and stuff over here somewhere.
Oh, I've got some weapons, mate. Don't even worry about that. But in with the forks coming out. So we will.
I got some thick books.
Books has got the books. Books, she's gonna like be filling like her stockings with books, and then I was trying to think like books fit into socks, but they can fit into stockings.
They could, and I will put them books into stockings, and I will. Then I'll take the fork
you on your noggin. Well, now we have to have a hardcore match, so this is what it has to be.
Well, I mean, there was no other choice. We were having a hardcore match regardless. So
regardless. So yes, please leave all your challenges and suggestions, or both. If you have a challenge and you have a suggestion, go away. You can please write them in the comment box of this video or wherever you've seen this. If this is a this or this is a that, you can send us messages on the threads and on the Instagram. I am Bix_Bastant. This is the amazing Books and Body Slams.
And I am not the Kiwi. She's the Kiwi.
She's not. Oh, yes. By the way, just in case you've forgotten, I am still the Kiwi. This is what Kiwi looks like. Okay.
And this is what American looks like.
Okay.
All right. We are not the same person.
We're not the same person. I am not she. She is not me. Okay. Okay. Apparently, that's hard to figure out.
Yeah. Also, just stop trying to dox people and we wouldn't have to say this.
Yeah. Yay! Being doxxed or trying to be doxxed just for having a female opinion on wrestling.
What a shocking.
Woohoo! It's fine because we're here to stand up for this kind of shit, and we're here to change this kind of shit. So it's all right. We're not afraid. really not afraid. You're actually quite pathetic. So on that,
on that
Jones
note,
up.
And good night.
And good night. Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye.